Iceland here. So, yeah, I rolled a read for 3 hours yesterday. We are now Monday, March 22nd. I have no idea how long I actually read for. I had my timer set. I read from page like 50 to 148, so I almost read 100 pages. And then I fell asleep and didn't turn my timer off. I literally crashed and didn't wake up until my timer was screaming at me that it was over. So, because I don't know how long I actually read for, I mean, I suspect it might have been about an hour, but I don't know for sure. I'm going to reset the timer for 3 hours, and that is going to be tonight's goal. And then I get to roll again tomorrow, provided I don't do the exact same thing tonight. So, yeah, that's tonight's plan. And I am reading, because it's gotten my attention terribly, is the Big Ship at the Edge of the Universe. And yeah, it just keeps getting better with every single page. So I'm hoping to actually finish this week. So this will help in that goal, I guess. So yeah, that's it. That's the plans for tonight. I'll roll again tomorrow, and see where we end up. Okay, so I have come to the conclusion, physically picking up a book, either last night or today, is going to be impossible. So if I want to complete this challenge, I'm going to have to swap it over to an audiobook. So I have the audiobook for The Shadow Queen by CJ Redwine downloaded to my phone, and that is what I am going to read 3 hours of. I am actually going to time it so that I know I've actually got my 3 hours in, and then we'll roll, because it's going to have to be an audiobook. I was hoping for a physical book, but boy, am I struggling finding time to pick one up that I'm not extremely exhausted and falling asleep with. So, audiobook it is. I'll let you know how it goes later on tonight or tomorrow whenever I get the 3 hours done. Probably won't be all in one sitting because I am to and from work and errands and stuff, but let you know. Okay. Okay, so we are Wednesday, March 24th. I have finally completed the Read for 3 Hour challenge on Dewey's 24-hour readathon. I got a couple hours into the audiobook for Shadow Queen last night, and then I read for an hour this morning in Big Ship at the Edge of the Universe. I am immensely enjoying both of these books, so yeah, I'm just going to go till they're done. I still hope to have Big Ship finished by the end of the month, or end of the week, but we'll see, because I don't know when I'll have time to pick up physical books. It's just the way life is. Okay, that's it for this update. I will do a roll again, and we'll see what the next challenge is. So, all right, here we go. 2. 1, 2. Okay, one of my roll to go back. All right, let's see how... Oh, that's not even in frame. 1 second. Okay, was here, rolled a 2, got to this one. Now, originally this was read nonfiction, but I don't own nonfiction, so I made it to go back, and let's roll and see how many spots I get to go back. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Read a sci-fi fantasy. Okay. Well, I have both a sci-fi and a fantasy on the go, so I guess I'm just going to continue on with the audiobook for now. And yeah, check back with you in a while. All right, we are Thursday, March 25th. I had to think for a second there. March 25th. And I have been spending pretty much every waking moment listening to the audiobook for The Shadow Queen by CJ Redwine. I'm also using this as a sprint book, so that's why I have the physical one out. I've had a few pages that I've been able to read physically, but mostly it's been the audio. I am obsessed. I cannot put this book down. I am thoroughly enjoying every second of it. It's even made me cry a couple of times already, and I'm not even halfway through. And I don't cry very often in books, so I'm not actually going to roll again, even though technically I was trying to roll once a day. I just want to keep listening to this until it's done. So that is what I'm going to do for the rest of the week. For all 3 days that are left. Yeah, that's today's update. As soon as I finish Shadow Queen there, I will roll and see what I am doing. But for now, I want to finish that one. So I'm going back to my audiobook, and I'll see you guys in the next. Hey everyone, it's Iceland here. We are Saturday, March 27th. I finished the Shadow Queen by C.J. Redwine in the wee early hours this morning. I really enjoyed it. It's very much set up like a standalone. I know there is at least one other book called Wish Granter that's part of this world, but it's completely separate kingdoms, characters, so set in the same universe, but not related to this one in any way, as far as I can tell. So I think it's more of a companion book than part of a series. That being said, taking that into consideration, as a standalone book, it actually does pretty good. There are a few moments where the plot jumps or something happens. I call them convenience twists, just to move the story along. And it's a little lackluster in some parts, without giving too many spoilers away. But overall, really enjoyable, really light read. The audiobook is amazing. The author does get repetitive a little bit in like characters' thoughts, but like I said, overall for a standalone novel that's only, 380 some pages? Yeah, 387, 87 pages. I think she did really well. I don't normally like fairy tale retellings. I know they were really popular several years ago, and the market was way oversaturated with them, and most of them were lackluster at best. So even though this has been on my shelf for a really long time, I've kind of shied away from it because I knew it was a fairy tale retelling. Maybe it's just because enough time has passed now that it's like feels new and refreshing to read a fairy tale retelling. I'm not sure if I would have liked this when I bought it a couple years back as much as I like it now, just because, again, it was kind of in that hype of when the, especially YA, was way oversaturated with fairy tale retellings, and probably 90% of them being crap. So, yeah, anyway, overall thoughts, I enjoyed it. It was a nice read. It's light, it's fluffy, it has just enough, if you want to say darkness to it, seriousness to it, that it doesn't come across as a mid-grade. I do feel the writing is a little younger, so of the YA genre, which I know is like ages, 13 to 18 or whatever. At least that's how they're marked in my bookstore. This is definitely maybe more middle of that. It's not young enough it feels like it's for a 13-year-old, but it's not mature enough that it feels like it should be for a young adult, like an 18 or 19-year-old. So, I mean, if you're looking for something a little easy, an easier read, but still engaging with interesting characters, I can't say no to it. It's definitely happy I read it. Anyway, that's it for that little mini review part of this vlog. I'm going to roll now for the next and see what the challenge is, and then we'll... Alright, we're going to try rolling without the tray, just because I think the tray is scratching up my dice a bit, and I don't want it to get damaged. So, we're going to do a roll. What is that? Oh, a 6. Right? If I turn it around? Yeah, 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So close. Move back. Read for 2 hours. Okay, that's going to be easy enough to do because I'm on a day off. I actually think I'm about to turn on the audiobook for Oathbringer anyway, because I was planning to listen to that this weekend while I did some diamond painting. So I think that's what I'm going to do. See you guys in the next clip.